Jorin's bumhole. It's me, Bimblin Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the Free Peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from Eliador. Cool. Right, let's get going. Oh, forgot to get rid of these. Decline. And in fact, I can... Yes, I'll make those bigger now. Cool. Okay. We have got quests to do. So let's get doing them. And I think we can head off this way to begin with. Right. We're going to go in the Red Swamp to begin with. And we're going to start killing things. Then, I'll show you a place where we're going to. You should be able to see it from the top of this little hill. This Dave Hill here. Remember his name? Dave Hill. That's the guitarist with the stupid haircut out of Slade, who's still in Slade. Noddy Holder, unfortunately, is no longer in Slade. But here we go. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Look at that sort of thing going on in the sky over there. Isn't it lovely? Okay, anyway, we're going to head our way up there. That's Dolvague. And there are like a little quest hub up there. So we're going to head sort of that way. But until we do that, we need bear haunches and stuff. But before we get around to the bear haunches, he says giving that wag a bit of a thing. Oh, bloody spraying Strong Heart's ankles. Sorry, mate. We can kill some of these sentinel. We need eyes. Gorkrow eyes. Give us the eyes. Quite easy to kill these. Got more eyes. So we may as well kill them while we're going down here. First, you need some bog moss. Radagast has sent us for some bog moss. And we have to avoid bog prowlers. Isn't that always the way? These Nurberg things that Hannah was going on about are actually Nikabrikas. I'd forgotten that. But we'll kill them anyway. Oh, it's a burrowing one, so it's going to come up again in a minute. Let's kill it. A bit tough, that one, wasn't it? Not normally that tough. So we'll kill these. The reason I'm doing this is I want to collect the bog moss first. Because when we go back to Radagast, he's going to send us somewhere else that we're going to end up going to anyway. So we may as well actually do this and go back to him first. Just so we don't have to be running back and forth as much. Right, and the thing is, these bog prowler nests are a bit of a pain to find. They are all round here, but I always find that the last one's a bit difficult. Don't know why. I'm complaining about it now in good playthrough fashion in order that that won't happen, but I may struggle to find the last one. Just die. There we go. So we've nearly got the Nikabrika legs. Oh, we've got a new deed, which is Garth Garwin exploration. I think, yeah, found the Circle of Blood. We'll find all the rest of these via questing, so it's not. This one's not a problem. Cool. We're going to get some other deeds as well. When we kill a bog prowler, that'll kick a deed off. a Slayer Deed, and when we start killing whites, that'll give us another Slayer Deed. But on both of those, we'll run into that many that it's not going to be a problem. In fact, I'll show you here. Here's a bog prowler. So we'll just kill it and get the deed started. See? There we go. Slayer deed initiated. Breachers. No, they call them Norbogs. Pretty much the same thing. Oh yeah, there's two guys in this swamp who are just weirdos. I think we do, at some point, we end up getting quests off him. But like, they sort of wander around in the swamp. And the swamp is just full of, like, you know, undead and stuff. But they don't seem to bother. They're perfectly fine with it. Ooh, look at you there, trying to ambush me. And another one. There you go. There's another bog prowler nest. Another Norbog. We need another 6 of these. There's one there. Yay! Our first wraith of the day. Let's give him the slip. Just run over here till he gets tired following us. And he's got tired of following us. Don't think we need these anymore, do we? No. We can start ignoring the Nika-Rikas now. Excuse me. Yes, I've still got that bloody cold hanging on. I'm afraid. Let's kill a white. We'll start the white deed off. There we go. White Slayer. We'll have to kill tons and tons of them, but it's not a problem. There are lots of them. Colby, here's the other guy. Yeah, let's just hang around in a horrible swamp. You'd have something better to do. But obviously not. Right, how many more of these do we need? 4 more. This is where it starts to struggle finding them now. Oh, we're near where that. Near where that loon. Wraith loon spawned. So we'll have to avoid that. No, we've done that one already. Problem is, there he is, Shadowy Wraith. The problem is, they don't really, these don't tend to respawn. So I think you've just got to find all 10. There's one. Gonna have to kill that because it's in the way. go. Running up over here. Doesn't look like it. I should have been a bit more systematic in looking for them, I must admit. There's that bloody... There's one there. Trying to avoid. The Wraith, which is around here somewhere. Let's just go in and try and get it. Oh, it's over there. That's it. We need 2 more. That one we must have already got. And that one. Let's try over this side. Come on, I just need 2 more. Right. Ooh, a signature bog prowler. Let's give him what for. Headbutt. That's a way to finish him off. Yeah, it's always worth killing a signature monster when you see one. Like they gave us, like he gave us green moss, whatever that is. But it's in purple, so it must be important. And a ruby shard. Ruby shards are good for crafting. Right, one more. This is where it is. You'll see, I might have to cut here. While I try and find the last one, which I always find, but I just cannot, like, I just have to run around for ages trying to find the bloody thing. So I have found 9, but it's always the last one. Get on sort of a bit of high ground. See, I've already found those 2. Where the bloody hell are you? Try and hang around at the outside. See if we can find it. Yeah, I'll bring you back when I found it. There it is. Woohoo! It's the last one. Awesome. It didn't take us too long to find that. Right, gonna head back and get another little quest from Radagast, who's gonna tell us to kill some, kill whites basically, and we can do that while we do some other quests that we're gonna get, which is why I'm doing it this way. I'm not getting on my horse because I want to kill a bog prowler or 2 and these gore crows. There's one. Another one. Any more? in my way. No longer in my way. Oh, another wraith. Well, you could chase me. Chase me! Chase me! I wonder how they'll do against the guard. It's the first time I've gotten close to a guard. Ha ha! Nice one! The guards are really tough. Like, that guard just one-shotted that wraith. Unfortunately, you can't sort of kite them into guards. As soon as guards kill anything, you don't get the benefits for it, which is, you know, it's right really. Why should you? But pretty cool the way they get rid of those wraiths. Right, noisome neighbours.
I don't know anything. I'm sure.
Hannah looks over the legs and casts them into a nearby fire. They are silent now. I cannot hear them chirping. For your help, Bimblin, I wish there was more I could do in return. Please take this with my gratitude. And we'll take her helmet. Hannah's helmet. Okay, Radagast. I had to kill some of those bloody bog prowlers. It's easy for you to say don't do it. You don't have them biting your ass.
You have returned, I see.
You did well. This moss will help me to understand how the evil is tainting the Red Swamp. This is but the first step in determining what caused the shepherds to become confused and irrational. There is still much to do, my friend. It will not be easy.
This reeks of death.
I can smell death in the moss, as if it was plucked from an ancient grave. The stench of decay and evil is not a thing from nature. I believe the whites are to blame. Whites are the bones of the dead, stirred by fell spirits out of Angmar and Rudawa. The wars here long ago made Haragmar as ripe for whites as the Barrow Downs in the west. Return to Haragmar, the swamp in the east, and destroy these foul creatures. If there are whites, I fear there are other fell creatures haunting the swamp as well. For now, though, you need only concern yourself with the whites. We'll do that, Radagast. Let's head down and out. Down and out in the Lonelands. And let's get on Strongheart. I don't quite know what's happening here. Oh, finally got on the horse, so groovy. And we're finally going to make our way up that hill, Dolvaig, up there. Just avoid this orc, can't be bothered. So we'll just skirt around here. I'll kill a gore crow if I see one, but other than that we'll make our way up. Do a bit of gathering on the way. Because why not? That bog prowler. Hopefully I'll be able to get this in before it attacks. Yes. And I was able to run away. Let's go, crow. Forget. Bah. Stay still. Four of those. I think there should be a few more as we climb the slopes here. Yep, there's another one. Polish these off. Another 5 required. I've already done my Crabane deed. But yes, if you're still trying to do that deed, these do count. You can farm them here, but as you can tell, the terrain makes it a bit of a pain in the ass, especially if you're using a ranged weapon. Because you're always out of line of sight a lot. We've got 2 here that we can kill. And we'll need 1 more after this guy. But there's plenty of these. We'll finish this off easy. But first of all, let's do a bit of coughing. And then... oh, come on! Good lad. Well prepared.
Greetings.
Stanrick is a good man, and his words are true. We must prepare for the dark future ahead. As my companion... oh, Christ. Quendrada will tell you the ruins of Nandelu have grown darker than we have ever seen. My task is mundane but necessary. We require water bladders and food, as moving larger number of people from one location to another may take longer than we have to find new sources of fresh water and food. To make these bladders and feed our people, we will need a creature untouched by corruption. The boars in these eastern stretches will suffice. There are many boars east along the road, but a handful of burrows can be found where the hills rise on the north and south sides of the road. So he wants boar meat and boar stomachs, but we also require boar haunches. So this is why I've left that. We'll get them all at the same time. And clear water.
Would you do something
Before
for
you
me?
leave Bimblin, I would ask one other small task, left over from the last folk who stopped to aid us here. We have some bladders already cleaned and ready for water. I ask that you make your way along the Great East Road to the last bridge and fill this bladder with water from the Mithiel, the Horwell. The bridge has stood through many ages, and we have found that the water taken from the northern end of the bridge is best. Draw the water, then return to me. Brilliant. And now Quendrada, supporting our scouts.
How can I be of service?
Frederick is a strong leader and wise. I have learned much just by watching the comings and goings within the ruins. I know there is wealth to be gained from within that place as well. If you are here to help, then I would gratefully accept any help you offer. Cool. So
Could I
8
speak
to
with
earn.
you a moment?
The Agline have always kept their distance. Oh, it's a bloody woman, I forgot again. The Agline have always kept their distance from Nandelu. The ruins have an ominous feel that cannot be avoided. Since coming to this location, I have fought against some of the creatures there and found that they carry treasures that will bring us much in the way of trade. While you are fighting against these foes, I would ask that you collect these items so that we may earn something from the aid you are providing. Master of the Ruins.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Though I bear a great deal of pride, I can admit that I know fear. And no greater fear has come over me as seeing the Master of the Ruins. It roams Nandelu with a skeletal wight at its side at all times, and is itself a creature of extreme terror. Should you happen upon this creature, I would advise running. If you stay and fight and emerge victorious, tell me, and I may offer you a reward. The Master of the Ruins wanders throughout the ruins and is never in one place too long. He does indeed. And Walking Dead.
Would you do something for me?
We know there are a great number of dead within this place. We have learned of these foul beings from our stone speaker and our friend Radagast. We know that they are evil and that they hate all that live. I must ask that you make your way to the ruins and destroy the dead there, for they are a blight upon these lands and should be purged. You will find a great number of these creatures, some bloated, some barely sheathed in flesh, and others bereft of flesh within the borders of Nandelu. Banish them from the ruins, then return to me. Okay, so mini quest hub. Let's get this last Gorkrow. Awesome. And now we'll concentrate on killing boars, which are all along this hillside, down towards the river. And because we've got all our boar quests, we should polish them off quite quickly. And at the same time... Ooh. Stunned us. There we go. As you see, there's quite a few in the ball, so it shouldn't take too long, this. He says, and then, like, they all disappear. There should be some around. We'll see if there's any nearer to the river. We've got to go to the river anyway. Here's one. Hopefully this will be the last one we require. Yep, we've got all the boar haunches. Got all the boar meat. And all the boar stomachs. Brilliant. Let's go down, pick up the water. Oh, and I tell you what we'll do. I'll show you where Bingo is. We won't do his next quest yet. Ooh. You're gonna regret that, Sonny Jim. Yes. So I'll show you where Bingo is. He's just on the other side of the last bridge. But there's also a sort of stable guy. So just click this to collect the water. And then we'll just pop up on the bridge. Show you where Bingo is. Let's get on Strong Heart. So this is the last bridge, which is in the book. They find Aragorn finds the elf token on here, the elf stone, because Glorfindel's been coming from Rivendell to check where Frodo is. And yeah, he found it on this bridge. Here's Bingo.
We should look for a good place to stop for the night.
I'm not going to read this because if you continue the quest, well, yeah, I will read it. That was quite the walk, and now my legs are sore. It does not look so great a distance on my map. It is one thing to see the land depicted in tiny pictures, and quite another to walk it step by step. We should look for a good spot to stop for the night, Bimblin. Speak to me, and we can look for such a place just off the road. So next time we speak with him,
Let us find a spot we can camp for the night.
You do a travel, because he takes you into a small instance, but we'll do that at a later time. We've got another deed. This is the road to Rivendell, because this side of the river is the Troll Shores. So I'll just quickly show you that by going to the map, because it should come up. So here are the Troll Shores. That's the Lowlands up there where we are, with all the quest rings. But here's the Troll Shores, and this takes you to Rivendell, which we will be travelling to at some point. And here are your first Troll Shores quests, but we're not going to do those right now. We're just coming to speak to the stable master. And we've done that. It always does to pick up any stables along the way. But we've still got plenty to do in the Lowlands, so we're going to come back to the Lowlands. And we're going to head to Nandelu, which is the place that's full of whites. We've just got to go back up. Back up and to the right here. Let's take on the Master of the Ruins. And we'll also complete a couple of quests because we will be killing the undead wights. Which is why I went back to Radagast, just so we can save ourselves a bit of time. Up we go. Rich iron deposit. A bountiful rich iron deposit. That's what we like. Here's Nandelu. As you can see, it's just undead everywhere. So let's start killing them, shall we? Bloody. Right, there's another way in. So we'll give this guy the slip by running round to the other entrance. So if you just go on the left hand side, give this guy the slip. There, he's gone. So bah to you, Mr. Shadowy Wraith. Get on with killing. Kill these two clowns. You two. Yeah, some of these are epics, so be aware of that. Right. What I'd suggest is to go this way. So go under this bridge. I'll show you how to get into the sort of main place. So go under the bridge here. Just kill things on the way. They're not so tough. You will get the odd epic, but don't worry about it. You should easily be able to take care of them by now, just as long as you don't run into too many at once. Right, these two. Yay. So this is the way to get into sort of the main place. There's a guy up there, but he's you don't have to. I don't think you have to kill him. We might get is he gonna come up? Might be able to. He's up there on that anyway, but I don't think he's. Don't think he says that he's a quest, but he might be. Oh, here's the Master of the Ruins. He does sort of wander around, so we got lucky there. We didn't have to actually go and look for him. I think we've killed the Master of the Ruins. Let's look. Yep. So that was nice of him. He just come up, introduced himself, and we were able to kill him, which is awesome. I'll show you where you might have to go to find him occasionally. Still got to kill a few of these anyway, haven't we? So I'll take you on a tour of Nandelu, just in case you do have to search for him a bit more than I had to. So if we come this way, we can sort of make our way around. those goons. Don't worry too much about the screen and stuff going funny. It's just because you're close to these sort of fonts of evil. The one thing to be wary of is just in case you're near one and a shadowy wraith turns up, because it's sort of a similar. When it does that, you always think, "Oh, shadowy wraith." So just double check, just in case one does appear. Right. Yeah, you're not stunning me, pal. Here's the master again. So yeah, sometimes you might have to come all this way to find him. Give him a headbutt. And I'll kill these. I've come so far. I may as well get to the last bit. And it's a deed anyway, killing these guys. So sometimes you might have to come up here. If you hang around long enough, he does go do his circuit. But if you're in a rush, just come up this way and you will end up running into him. I'm probably going to get a shadowy wraith in a minute. But I said I'd show you. So show you I will. You dare vomit on me. Yeah, so sometimes you have to come up here. Look at this guy. Might be in for some fun here. And there's the master again. Let's just kill him. Third time's a charm. There we go. Killed him again. Okay, so yes, we've completed everything. So I'll spray my ankles, which is alright, because now I'll get on my horse. So it don't matter that I've sprained my ankles, as long as I don't sprain the ankles of Strongheart. So we'll make our way back to Dol Vague, which is just up here. And we'll turn these quests in. Yes, we've killed plenty of wights in this episode, and we'll kill plenty more. But if you want, you can just go around Nandaloo and just carry on killing them if you wish. It is a good place to farm them. But as part of the Radagast, the old Radagast quest chain thing, you'll kill them anyway. How dare you knock me off my horse? Just don't seem to understand that I'm doing a playthrough. Okay, Northrim. Clear water. We have water now to fill our barrels. I'm grateful for all that you have done for my people. Here, Bimblin, take this and know that the gratitude of all of the Agline in Ostguruth. What? It's like, have my trousers. That's like, no thanks. Perhaps I won't have your trousers. You keep your trousers.
How can I be of service?
The bellies will be cleaned and the meat will be cured and salted. I will be able to fill our water barrels and feed my people. You will have my thanks, friend. Take the Athelas. And Quendrader. Aid to earn.
How can I be of service?
Yes, these are a very valuable find. If we can determine that none of these are ruined or corrupted, then I think they will earn us a great deal of supplies from the traders in Breeland. Thank you for this, Bimblin. Master of the
What do
Ruins.
you need?
Just knowing that the creature has been defeated brings a wisp of hope into my heart. You have done much to aid the Agline this day, Bimblin, and have done much to earn this. Thank you for all that you continue to do for my people. Walking Dead.
What can I do for you?
This cannot have been an easy task. The dead are creatures that inspire fear within the most courageous of hearts. We, Agline, are indebted to you, Bimblin. I offer you this meagre gift for your efforts. Right, cool. So we've done this now. Dolvaig mini quest hub is done. Ooh, look at you, Mr. Wraith. We'll avoid you. We'll get on our horse. And we'll go back to Oscaroth. In fact, let's use the Oscaroth milestone. Save ourselves some time. We'll turn these in. Pick up any other quests that come from it. And then we'll call it an episode. An offering of peace.
What do you need?
Aye, these will do nicely. They will fill our stores in time and allow us to part with some of the meats we have treated, and the furs will prove that we share a common enemy. We have prepared the offering already, but need to replenish our stock before moving forwards. Take his shoes. An offering of peace, part 2.
Would you do something for me?
We have salted meats and furs collected from the wargs. We would like to offer these to the creatures in the hopes that they are not hostile. I ask you to be cautious because this could prove very dangerous. We do not know what the creatures are, but we know they are not trolls. Search to the south of the Great East Road, south and a little eastward of here, near the Torn Stones. You should find a small encampment of creatures there. Seek out their leader and offer him the supplies on our behalf. We'll do that. Okay, let's go back to... We've got a couple of... Stanric.
What do you need?
Dead? Yes. No more will these eyes spy down upon us from above. Can we not find a bit of peace in that? I think that we shall. You have done us a great service once again, Bimblin. There is little else needed for us to become well prepared for what lays ahead. And I think his staff's the one that's the most expensive, so we'll take that, because we're going to sell it. And up here, we're done with Hannah, aren't we? Yes. Radagast, it's me.
You have returned, I see.
The White's destruction can only prove to help us into times to come. Now listen, for there is much more to do.
This is dire news.
The sheer number of Whites in Haragmar indicates the presence of gaunt men, vile necromancers who serve the Dark Lord. In ages past they dwelled in the witch realm of Angmar, but the White Council believed them all destroyed. Clearly they were wrong. Only the strongest of the Gaunt men, the Gaunt Lords, have the power to summon the spirits of the Shadow Realm. The War Singers carry the sigil of their Gaunt Lord. Search the ruins in the far east of Aragmar, defeat these creatures and bring me their sigils. We must learn which Gaunt Lord these creatures serve. So I'm going to have to go back to Nandaloo anyway. But no big deal, because we need that deed. So we're going to take the great axe here. Oh, that'll be when we do that bit. So we're going to have to go back to Nandaloo anyway. But we'd have to do this bit of back and forth no matter what. So let me just check. Oatmeal problems, we don't need that. We're okay. Okay. This is as far as we're going to go for this episode. Next episode will be the return to Nandaloo. So I'll stay here, do a bit of housekeeping, and I'll see you in a couple of days. I might change the video frequency again. I might go to daily during the week and take Saturday and Sunday off, I think, rather than do every other day. I've gone to every other day, and now I've got a load of videos backing up because I just go on every day. So I think I'll release one every day on weekdays, and then it'll be Friday and Saturday. Sorry, it'll be Saturday and Sunday that I don't release a video. We'll do it that way. We'll try that way until I get bored of that and do something else. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo. Flip 'em off, Bimblin.